I am supposed to demonstrate how to make something, and I decided to make Silly Putty. It's fun for all the ages, it's easy, you can use different things, you can use borax, or if you don't have that, you can use liquid starch or cornstarch. I prefer this one because cornstarch makes it kind of gritty, and since I left the military, I don't really like using liquid starch anymore. First, you're going to start off with water. It's a really simple recipe. It's water, borax. You can use glitter to make it extra sparkly. It's 4 ounces of Elmer glue and then food coloring, and you pretty much stir it together, and that's it. It's going to be 2 bowls. One bowl has a cup of water, and the other bowl has either a third or a half. It just depends on how much you want to stir it, really. And so you're going to mix in the bowl with 1 cup water. You're going to mix in 1 teaspoon of borax. And the great thing about this box is it's got the perfect size hole for a teaspoon to fit right in. And then you mix it in there. And you stir it up. It's got to be hot water though, otherwise it's not going to dissolve and you're just going to end up with, you know, boraxy water. But it's got to be fully mixed in so you can actually do the process and so it blends the way it's supposed to. And then in the other bowl with the half cup of water, you're going to pour in Elmer's glue, about 4 or 5 ounces, and you just pour it all in. Like I said, this is really easy for all ages, and it's going to get messy pretty soon, and that's when the kids really love it. I like to mix in a little bit of glow-in-the-dark fabric paint to make it glow-in-the-dark, and everybody loves glow-in-the-dark stuff. So you just mix all that in there. This would be the time for the food coloring. I'm just not going to use food coloring this time, but I am going to add a little bit of glitter. And you stir it all up. And like I said, it's really simple. You could use the liquid starch. And around this time, you're going to start noticing that it gets a little, you're going to try and get it all mixed in really well. And then once it's pretty much mixed in, you're going to add the water borax mixture slowly. And you're going to notice that it starts clumping together. That's what you want. You want the clumping, you want the goopy, just mess that you really wouldn't expect that you want. And there's going to be leftover water. Don't worry about that. It's fine. And then you just mix it up together. And this is the fun part, where you just grab it, you scoop it all up, and the more you knead it, the better it'll turn out, and it'll actually end up like the Silly Putty that's on the other end of the table. And like I said, kids love this. Make sure you take off your rings before this part. Otherwise, it's going to get stuck in there and you're never going to get it out. But, yep, you just keep kneading it, and that's Silly Putty. It's going to turn out fine in about half a minute. And that's it.
Very cool.
Look at that. Glow in the dark.
All right.
Very cool.
One more.
Silly Putty.
Round of applause.